Today's episode brought to you by water. Water, it's what your thirst buds crave. And it's brought to you by books. You want to know something? Try reading a book.
Need a new car? Looking for that business vehicle or ornaments to conquer a small nation? At Cover Commander's Sharp Auto Sales, we want to put you in your next vehicle. We have everything to meet your work, family, or military needs. Check out this His Tank. It can be yours for no money down and only $2.99 a month. Need something more versatile? How about this Stinger Jeep? Fully armored, missile launcher included. Only 40,000 miles, most of which are non-combat. We've also got Rattlers, Night Ravens, and the all-new Ford Escape. And now we're offering 0 payments for 6 months, or until Destro can formulate a plan to take over the banks. Remember, at Cobra Commander's Sharp Auto Sales, we're not just a car dealer. We're an evil terrorist organization determined to rule the world. And we're certified by the Better Business Bureau. So come on down to Cobra Commander's Sharp Auto Sales for a test drive on Route 1 in Springfield. Follow the signs at the bomb craters. Free balloons for the kids. Come on down! Cobra!
Now streaming on Disney Plus. He was the galaxy's most feared and badass bounty hunter. That is, until he was bought by Disney. Now watch as he struggles with PTSD flashbacks and teaches a tribe of primitive natives to dance with sticks.
You put your left foot in, you put your left foot out, you put your left foot in and you shake it all out. You do the hokey tokey and you turn yourself around.
Hokey?
That's what it's all about.
All because Kathleen Kennedy couldn't have two characters that were exactly the same. Especially after they repurposed the Boba Fett movie into The Mandalorian. Tamura Morrison returns to the role that he probably shouldn't have in Dances with Feet. Only on Disney Plus. I mean, I hope they're paying him well enough to put up with this kind of humiliation.
Acapenta. Yes? Maybe not.
From Lucasfilm, the company that has done more to destroy everything you love since your ex-wife got all your stuff in the divorce, comes the series that literally has no stakes because you know the main character has to live long enough just to die at the end of Rogue One. Andor. Meet Cassian Andor, the title character, a space immigrant who grew up on a Lord of the Flies mining planet, who now lives in a junkyard like Fat Albert and the Cosby Kids, with a bootleg version of Wally who gets peed on by a space dog, pig thing, I'm not sure what this animal's supposed to be, and is now on the run after killing 2 guys. Watch as Cassian Andor is hunted by discount Kyle MacLachlan, who's the only American on this show, and for some reason he's been cast as the bad guy. Nice way to be subtle with your subtext there. Now, Cassian Andor must elude security forces by walking, strolling, sauntering, strutting, ambulating. Yeah, I'm running out of synonyms for walking here. Can we get to something interesting, please? Then, after 2.5 episodes, there's finally some action, with a generic shootout in a garage, where pulleys take out more bad guys than the actual weapons do. You know, this show is about a guy who crosses the border illegally, murders 2 people, and is now running from the Federales. Are you sure the Latino community wants to take ownership of this one? Diego Luna stars in the series that is ultimately completely pointless in Dead Man Walking. How is this Star Wars' prestige show? It's quite literally about nothing. At least Seinfeld was about a bunch of neurotic a-holes who were undateable in New York. That was at least something. This guy's just walking around for an hour and a half.
Unknown caller? Spooky. Hello? Velma Dinkley speaking.
Hello, Velma. You like solving yourself a mystery?
Yeah, but I'm actually much more three-dimensional than that. Who is this?
This here Black Shaggy. You made the one black guy a drug dealer and a stoner. You gonna die, bitch.
Jinkies.
Norval? What are you doing here?
Black Shaggy need a minute to prepare for this. I got to know what I'm getting into. So do you like the back door or not? Black Shaggy don't want to read this in the newspaper, you dig? Inquiring minds want to know.
We have a student newspaper?
Bitch is dumb.
Hey! Who just threw a rock through my window?
Geo from the Crystal Mines. You should know that because your dumb bitch ass was born there.
The Crystal Mines? That old tourist attraction that's now a seagull toilet full of condoms?
Bitch is crass. That's right.
All the way up with a red hot poker.
Nobody goes off trail.
Take their wheels and leave them.
Nobody goes off trail.
Take their wheels and leave them.
Hey-ho, Silver, away!
From Lucasfilm, the studio that killed Han Solo, emasculated and then killed Luke Skywalker, and killed Princess Leia off camera, comes the epic fantasy. No, not Lord of the Rings. That's being ruined over at Amazon. The franchise that you kind of remember because Val Kilmer was in it, but now they just turned him into an absentee father. Willow. Meet Princess Kit, an entitled, bratty Gen Z character that for some reason is living in a medieval era. Kit's betrothed to Spider-Man's obnoxious fanboy Flash Thompson. But she has to be gay because diversity. Now she'll have to prove her worth to her true love, Envy's Nest. Together, they'll fail to stick to era-specific dialogue.
Well, you're going to have to suck it up because I'm not going to be able to survive this thing without you. It's like the one way you're totally consistent. Whoa, wait.
And set off with a crew of extras to find the title character, who only appears in the last 5 minutes of the first episode. Wow, this is really bad. I thought Obi-Wan was terrible. This outdoes it by a country mile. And why do you insist on putting Erin Kellyman in action properties? She's not convincing in anything, and she can't act. You might as well call her Erin Go Away Little Girl Kellyman, because that's what they actually say to her. Starring the worst group of G4 canceled X-Play D&D players in history, in World of Warcraft.
You have to be pretty daft to follow us, considering we're all going to die.
The show was bad enough, but did you really have to include dwarf tossing? Seriously.
Hey, everybody, how much in the morning? WNBC, WNBC. How much in the morning? WNBC. How much in the morning? Here we got Rob Bartlett with Rob Bartlett. We got Sidney Montgomery with Paul. How much in the morning? WNBC. How much in the morning? That's right. We're going to talk about Bella. We're going to talk about more stuff. We're going to talk about them dog. How much in the morning? WNBC. We got news and traffic. How much in the morning? How much in the morning? WNBC. How's it going, everybody? How much in the morning? WNBC. How we doing? There we go. How's everybody doing out there? Hope you're enjoying your St. Patrick's Day hangover edition. Out there, we got all kinds of. We got news and traffic. We got news and traffic every day. Got the FDRs backed up. Yeah, how much in the morning? WNBC. That's right. That's right. We're going how much in the morning? That's right. Yeah, that's right. How's your Donkey Kong, baby? How's your Donkey Kong, baby? Let's see. Hi, Andrew Helm, Anthony Way, Pegleg Pete, Cesaro Japan's in the chat. Sanguine Links is in the chat. Hey, everybody, how you doing? Hey, everybody, how you doing? WNBC. Oh, so what should we start with first? I don't know. I do not know. There's not exactly a whole lot of news, but there's some interesting things out floating around out there. Freaking the Shazam thing. I saw this Shazam thing. It's not terrible, but it's not good. It's kind of one in one ear and out the other. And it what? Is this guy's last one?
It's
as good as the last one, she says. Okay, it's as good as the last one, yeah. But it's really getting slammed at the box office. Well, first of all, what is this? It's mid March. Really, nothing. Whole lot of nothing happening. The NCAA tournament is happening. It's St. Patrick's Day. People are really going. This has been out for a while. This just come out.
Shazam?
Yeah. Oh, it just came out this week. Okay.
That's the biggest one. This is his first week.
That's right. Came out this week. First week. I was on WNBC.
See, that's how much. I think that's part of it. They didn't even bother to market it. They didn't say St. Patrick's Day. They didn't.
I don't think I've seen a trailer for this thing.
Yeah, they could have done some big St. Patrick's.
Oh God, no! Please, no! Please, no 9-hour cut of Avatar. I do not want a 9-hour cut of Avatar. Let's check in with the kitty cat first of all. Let's check in with the kitty cat before we do anything else. Take your pick. Well, hang on. Let me see. Well, he's going to put the camera on the table. So, start camera. There he is. There he is. Hey, buddy, look, you're a TV star. Up here, buddy. There he is. I got a banner for that. Cat cam. Where's she? Where'd she go? I don't know where the other one went to. It's just the window. Yeah, well, you can kind of see her there. There's the other one. Waiting for the birdie show to start.
It's raining.
Somebody noticed the new rug. So yeah, so we go. There's cat cam. The other one is somewhere around. See, that string is his favorite toy. Hey, Ice Tray, how's it going? Segment Leaks in there. Colin Ewan, Senior Sticks. Everybody. Dawn the Wanderer, how you doing? Dawn Wanderer. How's everybody doing? Nice. I got your feet on camera. But yeah. Well, that's fine. It's your feet. It could be anybody's feet. Oh, here comes Dim Sum. Dim Sum's coming around here. Dim Sum, where'd you go? There she goes. There she goes. Dim Sum. She's doing groomies. Rob, will you review Gotham Knights pilot? I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah,
So
it's out. It came out this week.
Dim Sum. Over here. Over here. There she is. There she is. Okay, well, we'll check in. We'll check in with them later. Hey everybody, how you doing? Okay, hi current comment. There you go. So yeah, so this Shazam thing. I also had seen Captain Marvel for free at that time. Was dozing off. Yeah, it kind of was hard to remain focused during it. The Captain Marvel thing, the Shazam thing. It was really kind of hard because I don't want to say it meandered, but it just wasn't that engaging.
Way better than Ant-Man.
Yeah, well, we didn't finish Ant-Man. Didn't finish Ant-Man. So I mean, and like I said, it wasn't that engaging. It kind of meandered a bit. Helen Mirren was in it, and Lucy Liu was in it. Or as I call it, Lucy Liu. Which cat jumped off the table? Is there another cat? Oh, it's Zabu Mofu. He's got cheese. He's cheese. I'm gonna call him the cheeser. So, Zabu, buddy, here, buddy. Well, he'll be alongside. So anyway, so for those who want to know, is Shazam, is this movie worth your while? Here, hold the camera, so I can get a close up of him. Hold on, buddy. Hold on. There's cat cam here. There he is. Here, buddy. Come on.
Did you drop it?
He dropped it. There he goes. All right. There you go, buddy. Mew, 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 mew. Okay. All right, buddy. You're a star. He's looking at the camera. It's the Zabu. It's the Zabu cam. Oh no, this horrible beast is going to attack me. You like the camera, buddy, huh? Yeah.
I'm like, why is your eye watery?
Remember this off cam. He's got schmutz in his eye.
Yeah.
All right, buddy. Up here. Okay, that's enough. We'll check back in on with them later. All right. So yeah, so that's the Zabu cam. The cat cam. Drop the taco. Get in the car. Yeah. But everybody seems to think this is an indicator for this, and Ant-Man will be an indicator whether or not there's superhero fatigue. There's bad movie fatigue, is what it is. And listen, there's this whole thing about, and I'm a big advocate of this. I don't know much about economics, but I do recognize that there is only so much of this dollar to go around. Really, and the more I know, there's what. Yeah, well, within a couple of years. I mean, I don't think it takes you that long to age out of it, that short amount of time. But we've hit the point.
Well, I would count since Iron Man. They've aged out of it since then, because that's 13, 15 years right there.
15. If you're 15 years old, you saw Iron Man, you're 30 now.
Yeah.
Yeah, kinda. But at the same time, there's no new fans behind them. That's the whole problem.
Yeah. This is kind of running into what Star Trek did, where there's no new fans coming in.
There's no new fans behind them, and what you have to do, the comic books were a great way to get people on the treadmill. But they refused to do that.
They couldn't, because they weren't giving them that. I don't think.
Well, like I said, there's that famous case of the guy at New York Comic Con. They said, "Hey, I got kids coming into my store. They want to see the heroes that are in movies. They want to see Iron Man, and they have a black girl as Iron Man. They have a black Captain America, and they have and they have a girl as Thor." I'm like, they're not. See, and they're walking out empty-handed.
Because they didn't want to pay the families of Jack Kirby and the Ethan Skywers weren't given that type of product.
Mm-hmm.
I'll call it out right now.
Oh, Jessica Kasumi, how you doing? Just watch Casablanca, real good classic motion picture yesterday. If you get a chance, watch Casablanca. That was like my father's favorite movie. Yeah, except our programming in our pods. Who wanted Brie Captain Marvel? Nobody wanted Brie Captain Marvel except Kelly Sue Demonic. Kelly Sue DeConnick.
Well, the problem with Captain Marvel now, like, she was hired to be the face of the MCU, and now they've got four setbacks or 4 pushbacks of the movie.
Well, yeah, the Marvels, they figured she's not personable. She's not personable enough to carry a movie. I don't owe you anything. What was her hero's journey? She stood up, literally.
She stood up again.
Yes. So she stood up when all men were keeping her down. Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, James Gunn. That's another thing. James Gunn is going to reboot everything. He's going to reboot the entire universe. So where's the investment in this? That's a good point. Where is the investment? Are they going to keep Zachary Levi? I don't think so. I'm not sure.
He's fine though. What do you think of him?
I thought he was good. I thought it was fine. I liked him in Chuck. Yeah, he was good. But the other thing too is, again, this whole other thing. This is not necessarily Armageddon. What's the next superhero movie going to be released? Is going to be, yeah. If Guardians of the Galaxy doesn't do well, then I think it's time to panic. That's my real. That's the real going to be the real bellwether. If Guardians of the Galaxy doesn't do well, then you're going to see them like pull back, because they're already starting to make adjustments. But if Guardians of the Galaxy obviously, they got a lot of money tied up in that. It's going to be the last one. It's going to be hyped up as the last one. They are going to make sure that succeeds. And if it doesn't, if it underperforms, because there's still a chance it can underperform, then you know what? I think the whole genre, while it's not done,
it's in some serious trouble. Because if Guardians of the Galaxy doesn't do well, then the Marvels has absolutely no shot at doing well. Who really wants the Marvels? Nobody wants the Marvels. Is it a good movie? It's a okay movie. It's not great. First of all, it's too damn long. This movie is too long. It's 2 hours. This should not be 2 hours. This should be maybe an hour 40 minutes. But where are you going to cut though? That's a big problem. Where the heck are you gonna?
I would just shave down some of the
You shave down some,
scenes
yeah.
there.
I mean, you trim out, you make a few cuts here and there, and you can make some adjustments, and you'll be able to get this under an hour 45 minutes. But like I said, 2 hours, no. The only Marvels I want. Oh, okay. And me, Andre Midnight, and Chris Corp. Well, thank you very much. Yep. Wine. Somebody said about wine. Brie cheese goes great with a glass of wine. I'm not a huge wine drinker. Mediocre Marvel movies is not the way. Mediocre. I'm telling you right now, and I said this the other day. You know what's actually hurt Marvel more is the TV series. The TV series have really hurt Marvel more because they put everything they could into TV series. They started building this Kang thing, and people aren't going to go see this Avengers. They're going to have a whole new cast of Avengers. Who are they going to have? Who are they going to freaking have? You're going to have Brie. You're going to have Tessa Thompson. You're going to have Anthony Mackie, Captain America. Who else are you going to have? You have Spider-Man. They gotta cling to Spider-Man for dear life. Dear God, that is the only heavy hitter they have left now. You know that? If they let Spider-Man slip away, this whole thing is done. Because they're not going to do the Fantastic Four or the X-Men right. I don't trust them. Maybe I would have 10 years ago, but now not so much. Not so much. You're right. She-Hulk did more to damage the Marvel brand than anything, and they'll never admit it. They will never admit as much. Disney doesn't own Spider-Man. That is true. They don't own the movie rights. They don't own the movie rights to Spider-Man. They sold those to Sony. Those are the three most valuable licenses. It was Spider-Man, the X-Men, and the Fantastic Four at the time. Tatiana's an attractive actress, but her defending She-Hulk is gross. She should have said no and stuck to Orphan Black. Well, Orphan Black has been on in a while.
Yeah, she's got like 3 jobs since then.
Yeah, I like Tatiana Maslany. I like her; she's very good. But they made her into a Marsha Clark stand-in.
She's just an actress. She didn't have anything to do with it.
I know, yeah, she didn't have, but yeah, this is all goes to the creative team. They made her into a Marsha Clark stand-in. They were openly hostile towards the people that are its main audience. They came in and the villains are internet trolls who are mean to. They built the entire series around Twitter. They built the whole thing around Twitter, and that's who they seem to be designing everything for. Well, at the time, it was their most valuable IP. At the time, this is 1996. Let me remind you. But Rob, Lawyer Show. They always want to show superheroes doing non-superhero things, being not being heroic. And they failed miserably. All She-Hulk was about was Jennifer Walters complaining. She complained that she couldn't date anybody. She complained about her job. She complained about being a Hulk. She complained about the X-Men. No, she complained about this. She complained about being single. She complained about
She complained about not being treated fairly. She complained about being a woman. She complained about men. She complained about internet trolls. She complained about Titania. It was just one big gripe fest. And that hurt the Marvel brand more than anything. And then they openly take a shot at Kevin Feige. Oh, you can't see Kevin. You can't see Kevin. And they turned it into an AI algorithm, or into Gladys from Portal. The cake is a lie. And they essentially said that, it really doesn't matter. This is all just a simulation. This is all a computer program simulation. Like, well, there's no reason to care anymore. The whole idea behind the Marvel Universe is that it is a universe. You are peering in on this universe. As a spectator, you have a window into seeing. That was the whole appeal. Not that it's real, but you can escape your problems and peer into this universe for a little while. But then they brought She-Hulk into our universe, and they said, well, you know what? It doesn't matter. They ruined Daredevil. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, dear God. Yeah, you're going to see Wolverine. Yeah, Wolverine pay. You're going to see Wolverine pay his rent. You're going to see Wolverine argue with the guy at the deli over over a thing of soup. I'll gladly stand with the men who despise this stuff every day because the culture is being shattered. We need to fight back. Well, the way we fight back is to not buy any of it. Is not to spend money. Professor X gets his car waxed. Yeah, worry about telling stories outside your window. The world outside your window. Yeah, but the whole thing about what we're gonna see, there was that honest trailer about X-Men Origins Wolverine. We see X-Men, we see Wolverine going on dates, doing manual labor. I'm like, nobody wants to see this shit. Nobody wants to see it. Jennifer, do me a favor. Go crawl in a hole and let me fill that hole with a cement mixer. That's good. Yeah, She-Hulk damaged the brand by insulting the audience, and Kamala Khan further damaged the brand just by being mediocre. What's your take on Picard Season 3? I'll get to that in a minute. We see Wolverine get takeout. That's, yeah. Kevin Sorbo will probably blame the atheist comment. Yeah, it's true. Well, one of the other things, now, again, this isn't a red flag. Shazam alone, because Shazam is, I wouldn't call it a minor property, but it's not one of their flagship properties. If the James Gunn Superman is coming in a couple of years, yeah, keeping up with the concept, we could have got that one. But again, you have to stop listening to Twitter. And I'm going to get to another instance where people are listening to Twitter in another way. A little bit later. But let's move on. Let's get to Trek. So we're going to give you a chance to play the Trek bumper. We haven't played the Trek bumper in a little while. Now, I've been saying it takes about 3, maybe 4 episodes for Star Trek, this iteration of Kurtzman Trek, to fall off a cliff, and fall off a cliff it did. As evidenced by that trailer. I don't get why people are saying that there should be a Commander, whatever the frick his name is, Captain Shaw series. He's not that good a character. He's a below average captain at best. He has terrible instincts. The only thing is he's a bit of an asshole. But this week we saw the return of, she was actually one of my favorite characters from TNG, of Ensign Ro Laren, who is somehow, again, has been reinstated in Starfleet. And she's been pretty, where the hell, she was with the, you'd think being part of a separatist terrorist group would exempt you from making any huge career strides in Starfleet. But no, it hasn't.
What's next? Is Eddington going to come back, or is he dead?
Uh,
I think they killed Eddington.
hey,
I remember.
Nobody. I liked Ro Laren's character. I really did. And when she was actually tough, but she was actually pretty. She was actually a good. She was a very good character. I probably would love her in Battlestar Galactica. Yeah, and I do. And I did have a thing for the nose ridge there. So I had a dream. I had a dream once a long time ago. I had a Bajoran girlfriend. I don't know why. Again, I probably got a thing for Kira and Ro Laren. So she was supposed to be the Kira part in DS9, but she left the show to go try to get her hand at movies. So, goodbye. Boom. We gave Timmy more character development in 4 seconds than they did in 2 years. He's just wheeling around for no freaking reason. Compare Captain Shaw in Picard with Captain Maxwell in Wounded TNG. No contest. Yeah, that's right. Ro Laren went to DS9 after the Dominion War. In the books. Shaw seems to be younger standing for Jellicoe or something. Well, that's probably what it is. Yeah, they can't really come up with a new... okay, Ice Tray. Listen. Don't be spreading anything hateful in my chat. Okay. You're getting one warning. Okay, knock it off. I don't want to have to ban you, but I will. He's spending something about
Don't do anti-Jewish stuff.
Don't do no. I don't tolerate that. Let me remove now. Razor Fist plays Star Trek Command on his arcade. Now Rob is talking about Star Trek. Good weekend.
I saw some of that.
Yeah.
What's he got Bridge Command on?
I don't know. He's got Bridge Command.
So friend me on Steam. I'll join him. He probably hates me though.
Razor Fist?
Yeah.
Probably.
I've talked to him once. Well, if he doesn't hate me,
he's probably got this thing. He's a metalhead. He's
tell Razor Fist friend me on Steam.
Yeah, Razor Fist is a metalhead, and he's like, "Oh, the Beatles are totally overrated, man." I'm like, "Yeah, I believe that."
You almost got beat up at a Ween concert. What are you talking about?
I do the beating. I do the beating. Okay, I'm the one who does the beating. They owe me money. Yes, they do. If anybody wants to make it up to me, I got plenty of games on my Steam wish list. I can't play the.
I talked to him. I begged him to go, and that's my fault. I begged him to go the second night, and it was really, really awesome. And they did a song I've been waiting 38 years to hear, and they did a song that made me cry because it was my mom's favorite one.
Yeah.
So if Rob really wants to be a crybaby about it, I'll just give him the money.
Now you put it like that. I'd be happy they made a Trek series that felt organic and natural, not forced. That's the problem with this Trek series. It doesn't feel organic. Boss explains why surprise return of Next Generation favorite. It felt like we had to do it. We know this season Picard would see Jean-Luc cross paths with a lot of former Enterprise crewmates, but we didn't see this one coming. In Thursday's episode, Starfleet sent a team of investigators to question Jean-Luc and Riker about the insubordination aboard the Titan. And the team was led by Ro Laren, the Bajoran lieutenant played by Michelle Forbes on Star Trek Next Generation. This is not Jean-Luc Picard, this is Jean Luc. Jean Luc was left deeply disappointed by her on TNG. Jan Luc Pickard. When she left the Enterprise to join a band of resistance fighters. Forbes reprised the role as Ro Laren this week, and it was clear the wounds between her and Jean Luc hadn't healed over the years. The thing that did heal was her nose. It felt like one of the last great unexplored stories of Star Trek Next Generation. Picard showrunner Terry Matalas tells TV Line, it ended in such a kind of tragic way. Those two. Now we're back decades later. One wonders what happened to Ro Laren. Jean Luc
still felt betrayed by Ro Laren's abrupt departure all those years ago, labeling her as a traitor. She also suspected she could be the one of the changelings that have infiltrated Starfleet. That led to a riveting scene where Gene Luck and Ro held faces with each other while arguing their old rift on the holodeck. You broke my heart. You broke my heart, Fredo. You broke my heart, Fredo. And he told her, she replied, you broke mine. And that intense conversation convinced Gene Luck that she was the real Ro Laren. For Metalis or Matalis? Is it Metalis or Matalis? For Metalis and the Pickard writers, the opportunity to tell a story essentially is paranoia thriller where both of them are looking at each other, not entirely certain of each other. Yeah, but it's poorly written. And if the only way to verify their identities is to work through this kind of catharsis about how they felt like could be good television. He admits it was tough one to crack, but it was brilliantly written by our writers, and I think it's satisfying. But it felt like we had to do it. By the end of the episode, Rose exposed as exposed changeling within Starfleet, nobly sacrificed herself. But you bring her back just to kill her off in one episode. That's kind of like what special. That's like a Police Squad. Special guest Lorne Green. He falls out of the car dead. You know. Special guest Rosie Greer and a safe falls on him. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I don't want to get a copyright claim.
Nah, don't worry about that. I'll just describe it.
Yeah, hold on.
I'll find it.
But it's a cheap thing. It's like a cheap stunt. You bring someone back for one episode.
Just to get the feels.
Yeah, just for the feels. I'm like, it doesn't. First of all, it's exploitative.
Second of all, she was just replaced by Major Kira anyway.
Yeah, I mean, she's replaced by another character. Yeah,
she's just rewritten into Major Kira anyway.
Yeah.
When she joined the Maquis, so.
Yeah, so this is what I mean by this is cheap, and this is on somebody's YouTube channel. Shout out to him, Stephen Brandt.
I'm more curious about how they got rid of Ro. Did we even do a review of this episode? I don't even know. I think we might.
Yeah. So this is what I mean. Police Squad. If for those unfamiliar with, this is where the Naked Gun movies come from. Zucker, Abrams, and Zuckers did a series. So this is kind of what they're doing now in Star Trek.
Special guest star Lorne Green.
So yeah, so that's essentially what you have now. That's essentially what you're doing.
Sorry.
That's what they're doing. I'm Picard. That is what they call a rating stab. Build up the height, do something, then stab the fans in the stomach.
Well, that's like when they bait and switch into thinking it's all about Luke Skywalker, and he's there for one scene
Mm-hmm.
at the very end.
Yeah.
Or they're getting the band back together. And where's the band? That's what we were promised in this stupid episode in this season. They're going to get the goddamn band back.
Oh, they're going to get them back. They're going to get the band back together for the very last episode. Mark my words.
Not good enough.
I know it's not good enough. But that's what they're going to do. They're all going to be standing on the bridge in the very last episode. Yeah, I can't ask you to go with me.
It's a goddamn bait and switch, and he's dead anyway. Picard is dead. Anyway.
You broke my robot heart. He had an artificial heart anyway.
Yeah, he was fake anyway. To have this scene with Ensign Ro.
Not every dramatic, but that's all they know. That's all they know. All they know is that's all they know. The dramatic scene, they build it up, the dramatic, and let's because it's very lazy. It's a lazy form of writing. It is late. These all they know. Yeah. Oh, what can we do to shock people? Kill the character. Oh, great. Yeah, great. And every time something comes up,
Yeah, how would you write this? Oh, kill the main character and then have someone else take over. Oh, man, yeah, let's kill those. Let's kill this character. Listen, it's dumb. It's cliche now. Killing the main character off, killing a character off, an important character, is a dumb cliche. Okay, it is dumb. It is tired. It is old. You killed Han Solo. You killed Luke Skywalker. You killed Carrie Fisher. Well, no, you killed Princess Leia, but she was already dead. But
she's the only one they could have gotten away with killing, and then they didn't.
You know what this is?
They did when they should have.
You know what this is? This is killing Optimus Prime all over again. You kill Optimus Prime, thinking it's gonna be this big dramatic moment, and then everyone will just show up for the new guys. No, they're gonna Optimus Prime. Are you sitting on my phone?
No, I moved it.
They're gonna Optimus Prime Picard at the end of the thing. Yeah, Laren is no TG Andor. Yeah. But like I said, they're going for the cheap emotional stab, whatever.
Well, not only that, they promised us they were going to get the band back together. So there's like, okay, we thought we were going to get them all in the first couple episodes and have a mission to go on a quest, right? That's what I wanted. I did not want some dumb freaking a couple of characters here and then Raffi and stupid fucking Worf on the other. Because I was watching Angry Joe and he pointed out something. We didn't really rail on the Raffi Worf shit enough. How Raffi and Worf were just absolutely goddamn useless. And Worf is an idiot. He doesn't know shit about shit. He chops off the dude's head for no reason.
Mm-hmm.
So for crying out loud.
So Worf is an Elrond thing.
Yeah, now he's basically Elrond. He might as well be Elrond for as useless as he is. For as much as it needed to be Worf, he might as well be Elrond.
Mm-hmm.
Or whatever the fuck.
They'll be standing on the bridge at the very end of the show.
I think it was originally supposed to be him. Don't you think?
Probably.
For as useless as he was.
Yes, it was supposed to be Elrond. I missed that young man.
Or something to that effect.
They'll be.
And it's all that stupid, violent, goddamn new Trek shit.
What do I think of the Vulcan gangster?
Yeah, that shit.
I think it's illogical for a Vulcan to be involved in organized crime.
Oh, but for Utopia, there has to be crime, so therefore it is logical for me to be a criminal.
But that's what the Orions are for.
Oh yeah, duh. Right? You already have criminals and shit. And I hate that criminal aspect of Star Trek anyway. I don't want to see it. I don't want to know it's there. I want to pretend it doesn't exist because it's yucky and it takes away from my Star Trek.
Clint Matthews, if you ever run across an interview with Ron Friedman, he's the guy that actually wrote the Transformers movie. He talks all about it. He said they came to him and said, "We need you to kill Optimus Prime." And he said, "Listen, that's not a good idea." And he said he was vehemently opposed. He said, "We can't kill Optimus Prime because I've written these characters as a family, and he's the father figure. If you kill Optimus Prime, it's going to be a huge backlash. You're going to kill the brand." And they said to him, Hasbro, no. We have a lot of new toys we want to introduce. So you kill Optimus Prime, and then we introduce the new toys, and everyone will buy those. It didn't work that way. Yes, the Orion women are the ones that call the shots. Yes. Well, yeah, yes and no. They make the men do a lot of stuff. So, okay, like I said, dumb ideas. Picard's getting a lot dumber. They bring back Gates McFadden, who I like.
She's barely in it, though.
She's barely in it, yeah.
Barely does anything. But stand around looking
and
worried.
It's not written like a Star Trek thing. This whole idea, the last couple episodes when they were in the gravity well, all right, convene, be in my ready room. I want answers. And you have 2 minutes we have to find answers a way out of here. Run some diagnostics, run some tests on the gravity well, see what we can come up with. Be in my ready room in 10 minutes. That's how it would work. But that's boring now. They think that is boring. Think about it. Just about all the best scenes in Star Trek were held in either a courtroom or in a boardroom, in a conference room. It was just all like scenes in conference rooms. That's where the majority of the drama took place.
This is so much like Nemesis. It's just not even good. You know, it's just not even enjoyable to watch.
Because an 80-year-old man wants to be an action star.
Still.
Wants to be an action hero.
Still.
Yeah. Still. Yeah, it was Naranja.
No, it's Zabu.
They had no clue.
Naranja's
We as kids emotionally attached to Optimus Prime. He was Transformers nearly all about. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it was, speaking of Hasbro was an ethical company. The Dungeons and Dragons community cried bullshit. Yes, that's right. We've been following that.
Well, didn't they just really say no changes? But
they changed.
Yeah.
So that's what's going on. Marvel. There's this thing about Marvel and Riri Williams. It says they're going to be changing Riri Williams. I think. I can't. Hold on.
To what, a useful character that does something?
That's a stretch.
But on her own without finding it from somebody else.
So Black Panther 2 star teases drastic changes in next MCU appearance. That's right. They're going to change the name. They're going to change it to Riri. Black Panther's Wakanda introduced Dominique Thorne's Riri Williams to the wide MCU, but it looks like the actress' portrayal will be drastically different when the Young Avenger returns in an upcoming Disney Plus series. I thought they shelved that. I thought they pushed it back.
Yeah, so they're doing reshoots. That's what this is. They're doing reshoots and pushing it back.
You mean there won't be cornrows on her helmet?
Those are racist.
That's right. Hey, I'm not the one who did it. I'm just pointing it out. Thorne already shared that Black Panther 2 was just a taste of who Riri is, noting that her true self was held back due to her being outside of her element. The MCU newcomer also added concerns about becoming Iron Man's replacement, pointing out that she feels people are genuinely interested to know more about the character. No, we're not. She sucks. She's a terrible character. Speaking to Teen Vogue, Ironheart, dumb name, actress Iron Fart. They're gonna call her Iron Fart.
That'll be her garbage pail kid. It's a fart power.
Yeah, she was rocket powered farts. Dominique Thorne shared that she has read almost all the source material that was available for Riri Williams, going through her appearances in the comics.
We can make that trailer.
Yeah, well, there's not a whole lot of footage of her actually as Ironheart. The actress explains that Williams' portrayal in Ironheart could be drastically different from Black Panther 2, saying that knowing the comic book version of the character on an intimate level is important so that she could make the choice to translate details in live action. My understanding was that the presentation of Riri in Wakanda Forever in Ironheart could be drastically different. Thorne opened the door about studying how her portrayal will be unique in the upcoming Disney Plus series. I can't imagine not taking the time to do the dive. But then, at the same time, there is nothing to research. There is, nothing to know. You either feel it or you don't. That's sometimes when the magic happens. But when you know what the rules are, it's easier to break them. Like if it was. Like if it was on playing someone that was supposed to drown. I want to be the best swimmer in there. In Wakanda Forever, the first scene Thorne filmed was with Angela Bassett, while confirming that she wasn't concerned with the idea of filming with the veteran actress. Thorne said she was intimidated instead by how she would introduce her MCU character with limited screen time and information in the sequel. I didn't know if the choices I made worked or not. What's her family like? What's her home like? Does she believe in God? All those questions about who this girl is were questions that was only going to be answered by Ironheart scripts. Oh, kitty. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I can't describe what's going on there.
That's our animal news.
That's our animal news, which I didn't have at the time. It was like, how do I represent and portray a full human? Oh, she wants to be a human. She wants to be a full human, like somebody else. She wants to be people, but also to leave room for the rest of her personality to be filled in later. How do I represent that point of view, but not commit too strongly for anything else? Because that could change. Oh, come on. Why Ironheart's evolution is crucial to the MCU's phase 5 and beyond. because it's gonna be all about Riri. Oh God, this is a shit character. It's a shit character, and you're really sold on this. Really, you. Ugh. And I know they're thinking, yeah. When they say, yeah, this didn't work in the comics, they're probably saying, yeah, comic book fans are idiots. That's right. There's idiots. Not like me. I'm a genius. Ree. So, okay. So let's do animal news. Yes, it was terrible. I wanted to talk about the WBC, but I can't do it right now. The World Baseball Classic, because I'd like to keep this under an hour.
Somebody's howling.
And somebody's making noise. So let's take a look at some animal news. Isn't Shuri the smartest person in the world? Reed Richards is. That isn't Riri just a duplicate. Yeah. It's funny they take characters who can't even carry a book for more than a few months and think they're going to turn them mainstream. Yeah, well, like I said, they think that we're idiots. Riri was the worst part of Wakanda Forever. As a black man, I hate that character. She builds cutting-edge technology as a teenager by herself in an abandoned warehouse, and no one steals it. Well, no, you're not supposed to ask that question. You're not. And where'd you get the money to rebuild the Plymouth Barracuda? Isn't the smartest person in the world, and Shuri Williams is a duplicate. So, yeah. At least Shuri has a super lab backed by millions of tech, plus she has labs. But they're trying to show Riri is a genius, super genius like Wile E. Coyote. And we all know what happened to Wile E. Coyote. I need a Wile E. Coyote clip. So anyway, this is your animal news. I always like to end in a cute animal story to get us away from some of the negativity that's going on in the world. But this is some of the animal news. Hold on, let me close that first. Close my DM thingies. Hold on, do that before I overshare. And okay, we're going to do that. All right, and check this out. There he goes. There's the little guy. I'm more concerned about that guy. Jeez, he needs to hit the gym.
Little kitty. Wobble.
Okay, doing the wobbles. These guys driving a Mini Cooper.
Poor kitty. Oh, look at kitty. He's like, I'm scared of cars.
He's scared of cars. How much debt do you think Wile E. Coyote owes? Yeah. Well, he must get a refund on a lot of that stuff. So there's your animal. Well, not really animal news, but I get all kinds of sad animal stories in my Facebook feed. I don't want to read those. Hope the guy keeps hanging out for dear life. He's a human waterbed. Hey, what's up, Fuke Norris? All right, everyone. We are closing in on 53 minutes. I'll keep it a little bit on the shorter side this week. Let's check in back with Cat Cam just as before we sign off. There is Naranja. He's giving me a stink eye. And we're gonna check in on Dim Sum. Dim Sum, how you doing? How you doing, Dim? There's Pretty Pillow Princess.
Say something. You say something? You say something? You've been going.
She cackles. She cackles and she walked away. So back on the Naranja. Hey, it's an orange cat. And okay, we will catch you next time. We got a Steam sale. If anyone's feeling generous, you can take a look at my my Steam wish list. Don't overspend. Don't go overspend yourself. I got a lot of stuff that's very affordable. Hint, 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 hint. Especially if you wanted me to play it on stream. I cannot play the Star Trek adult game on YouTube. Maybe on Rumble, maybe on Twitch. I don't think I can. I'm not sure on Twitch. I'd have to take a look. What about the Cannibal Zebra? This is Cannibal Zebra in Ohio. Wait a minute. Hold on. Cannibal Zebra. Ohio. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, well, they had to put the animal down. That's sad. We don't want to bum people out. Cocaine Zebra. Oklahoma Cannibal receives 12-year prison. Oh, okay. Zebra bites Ohio man's arm. Yeah, well, okay. Well, I don't want to share animal news, but you can find it. Okay, it's this kind of a sad story. We don't, like I said, we don't like animals get hurt. Yeah, we like cute stuff. Meth addicted emu on a rampage. Let me see. Meth addicted emu. Let me see if there's a medical treatment for meth proves new effect. Oh, okay. Let's see if there's any emu news. Emu. Let's see if there's any emu news. Okay. All right. Not a lot of emu news. Let me just check quickly some quick animal news. Animal news. I'm not an animal news. I'm not an animal news. Rough night. Having a pet may take a toll on your sleep. You don't say. Okay. Monkey news. That's not good. Wildcat. Okay. We did think about cocaine cat. Fetching new title for French bulldogs, America's favorite breed. Okay, we can do that one. Hunter accused of killing. Puerto Rico zoo will close after 2 long-standing complaints. No.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Okay, well, the French bulldog stuff is what is the closest thing we have to cute animal news. It is actually. Okay. Fetching new title for French bulldog, America's new favorite breed. The sturdy, push-faced, perky-eared pooches ousted Labrador retrievers from the top spot after more than 3 decades, according to the American Kennel Club. For the first time in 3 decades, the U.S. has a new favorite dog breed, according to the American Kennel Club. According to some, in adorable some eyes, deplorable in others, the sturdy, push-faced, perky-eared, world-weary look, distinctly droll French bulldog became the nation's favorite and most prevalent purebred dog last year. The club announced Wednesday Frenchies ousted Labrador retrievers from the top spot after a record 31 years. Why? They're comical, friendly, loving little dogs, says the French Bulldog Club of America spokesperson Patty Sosa. City-friendly with the modest grooming and exercise needs, she says. They offer a lot in a small package. Yet Frenchie's dizzying rise, it wasn't even a top 75 breed a quarter century ago. Worries its fans, to say nothing of its critics. The buzzy little bulldogs have been targeted in thefts, including last month's fatal shooting of a 76-year-old South Carolina breeder and 2021 shooting of California dog walker who was squiring singer Lady Gaga's pets. There's concern that demand plus premium that some buyers will pay for exotic coat colors, and textures, is endangering quick buck breeders and unhealthy dogs. The breeder's popularity sharpening debate over whether there's anything healthy about propagating dogs prone to breathing, spinal, eye, and skin conditions. The British Veterinary Association has urged people not to buy flat-faced breeds such as Frenchies. The Netherlands prohibited breeding very short-snouted dogs, and the country's agriculture minister aims to outlaw even owning them. French bulldogs can be a polarizing topic, says Dr. Carrie Stefanik.
Stefaniak of Glendale, Wisconsin-based veterinarian who is on the Frenchie Health Committee. She has treated French Bulldogs with breeding difficulties, and she stresses that would-be owners need to research breeders and health testing and to recognize that problems can be expensive to treat. But she's no Frenchie foe. She owns 2 and has conditioned them to run agility courses and take hilly hikes. These dogs can be very fit and can be very active, Stefaniak said. They don't have to be sedentary dogs that can't breed. The AKC, yeah, that's always important. Get your animals out for exercise. The AKC popularity rankings of about 200 breeds in the nation's oldest canine is the nation's coldest in canine registry. The stats are based on nearly 716,500 puppies and other dogs newly registered last year. About 1 in every 7 of them is a Frenchie. Registration is voluntary. The most rarely owned, English foxhounds. Oh, I can see what those look like. Oh, wow. They're looking as a beauty. The rankings don't count mixed breeds, or at least for now, Labradoodles, Puggles, Morkies, and other popular designer hybrids. The AKC's top 10 were French Bulldogs, Labrador Retrievers, Golden Retrievers, German Shepherds, Poodles, Bulldogs, Rottweilers, Beagles, Dachshunds, and German Shorthair Pointers. With its roots in England and then France, the French Bulldogs became chic among American elites around the turn of the 20th century, then faded from favor. That changed rapidly in this century. Social media and celebrity owners, ranging from Leonardo DiCaprio to Megan Thee Stallion. A stallion is a male horse, so it would be Megan the Mare.
I think she calls herself that because she's tall.
Okay. To Rep. Alexander Ocasio-Cortez gave the dogs fresh exposure. Still, more came last year when U.S. TV audiences watched a Frenchie named Winston take second place at the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show, and then win the National Dog Show hosted by the Kennel Club of Philadelphia. Last year, about 108,000 newly registered French Bulldogs surpassed Labs by over 21,000. As a longtime breeder and veterinarian, Dr. Lori Hunt sees Frenchies as an ideal companion, but their popularity as a curse, not a blessing. They're being very exploited by unscrupulous breeders, she said. The Westlake, Ohio-based vet has seen plenty of Frenchies with problems, but rejects arguments that the breed is inherently unhealthy. Some of her own do canine performance sports. Some other breeds are prone to ailments ranging from hip dysplasia to cancers. And mixed breed dogs can also get sick. But recently published research involving 24,600 dogs in Britain suggested that Frenchies have very different and largely much poorer health than do other canines, largely due to foreshortened, wrinkly face that encapsulates the breed's je ne sais quoi. With such findings in mind, British Veterinary Association said strongly recommends against buying flat-faced dogs and has campaigned to scrub them from ads and even greeting cards. Okay, so there's a lot of health problems. Yeah, they're adorable. They have health problems, and it's kind of unfair to breed them with these characteristics with all their health problems. But he is adorable. Oh, that doggy. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Yeah, you're a good boy. You're a good boy. You're such a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. You're good. So he's a good boy. The kitties are good boys and girls. Everyone, there you go. I mean, like I said, if you're gonna adopt an animal, just always get a rescue. Go to the pound.
The Proud Boys got their asses beaten up by drag queens.
Oh, they did?
Did you see that?
No, I didn't. Oh, awesome. The
Here,
certain boys who are proud got their asses kicked by drag queens.
That's funny.
They're not.
That's funny. I don't care what side you're on. That's funny.
Certain boys who are proud. Yeah, not so proud now, are we, huh, boys? Everyone, thank you for showing up. I'd like to thank Andrew Helm, Fuke Norris, Clinton Matthews, Steve Botham, Red Syrup, Anthony Way, Yobachi 2007, Cesaro Japan, Andrew Helm, I said him already, Sanguine Links,
Jessica Kasumi says Sarge Man, said him already. Everybody, Senior Sticks, RSO Media, Steve Botham, everybody, Pegleg Pete. I'd like to thank everyone for joining me today. If you don't hear your name, please don't take offense. I sometimes do slip up. That's just me. That's the muddle of who I am. Everyone, I might be doing some Sniper Elite later today. If you're feeling generous, go check out my Steam wish list, and don't float me a couple of keys. Hint, hint. Nudge, nudge. Wink, wink.
And
I may put them on
two
stream.
nights a week for me. So
Yeah. I did that. Yeah. All right, everyone. Thank you very much. Everyone, no drinking, no driving. Want to see you back here next week. Take care of yourselves and each other. Have a good Monday. Have a good rest of your week. And as always, we will catch you next time.